I stand here tonight, and to be honest, my knees are shaking. I wish I could say that is because I am cold, or because this stage fright is new, but it is not that. My body has been trembling for years, decades. I have failed so many times, I thought I would never dare to stand again. But here I am. As a child, I learned that if I stepped out of line, I would be pushed back in place. My mother's voice, laced with disappointment. My father's silence, heavy, like a stone pressing down my chest. I thought I was broken, and I believed them when they said some people just cannot change. I grew into a teenager who wore shame like a second skin. I learned how to hide, and to lie, and to become very, very small. And then came school. The sharp words, the laughter behind my back, the times I ran to the bathroom and locked myself in, wishing I could erase my face, my thoughts, my entire existence. But the worst bullies of all were not out there. The worst ones were here. I have been my own tormentor. I have called myself names I would not dare to speak to another living soul. I have ruined the best things I ever had, sabotaged jobs, relationships, even my own body, because deep down, I believed I did not deserve any better. How do you come back from decades of digging a hole so deep that sunlight seems like a myth? Here is the truth I have been running from. I am frightened of change, not because I do not want it, but because I do not believe it is possible for me. Others, yes. My friends, my brother, even the woman who poured my coffee this morning, she could change, but not me. I am the exception. That shadow, that voice in my head, always arguing for my limitations. But recently, as the years have piled up and the pain has become almost familiar, a dark companion, I have started to ask, what if I am wrong? What if every failure has been a lesson, sharpening me, forcing me to grow, even as I screamed and hid from my own progress? What if the longer it takes to change, the more beautiful that change could actually be? I remember a story I once heard about a seed that must crack open, shedding everything it once was. The process is brutal, painful. The seed cannot possibly know the green life that is coming, the deep roots it will one day plant. Maybe, just maybe, I am that seed. My parents did what they could. My bullies were lost children themselves. But I am not a child now. I can choose something new. I must, because if I do not, I will turn into a ghost, living but never alive. I have damaged myself, yes, but my scars prove that I am here, that I survived, that I am strong. Tonight, my change begins. Not tomorrow, not next year, not when I feel ready. Today. It starts with this sentence, this trembling admission that I am tired of my own suffering, that I want a different ending. Maybe the best stories take a long time to become compelling. Maybe transformation is most profound when it has been earned, drop by drop, heartbreak by heartbreak. If you are listening to me, if you have ever sat in the darkness and wondered if you would ever make it out, I see you. I am with you. I want us both to believe in this miraculous possibility, that even after decades of losing, we are allowed to win. That even if we have been our own enemy, we can learn to become our own champion. That change, slow and painful and uncertain, can still arrive. And when it does, it will be all the more dazzling because the journey was so hard. I weep, not in shame, but in relief. I see, maybe for the first time, the horizon ahead of me. I am frightened, but I am also ready. I can change, and if I can, then anyone can. My story is not over. Our story is not over. So let the change begin. Let us become something new, together. Today, not in spite of our past, but because of it. Because we have failed for so long, the victory will be that much sweeter. I will not run anymore. I stand. I choose. I change.